Addressing the issue before that we spoke about, grounds and B pluses. Here is, let's say, a terminal or a connected terminal where all of these items, and again, this is like a pictorial, not to go too deep into analysis of schematics, an overall view. Anything needs a 12 volts, a B plus, we call it, okay? B plus equal 12 volts, and we need a ground, okay? Let's say here, right license lamp assembly. You know, outside your driver on the license plate, sometimes there are two bulbs, one on the right, one on the left. So obviously, one gets right and one gets 12 volts, one side of the connector. The other side always has to go to what? A ground. Okay, so they all go to ground. The right goes back to ground. This is the 12 volts, which is not written. This is the side that goes to 12 volts, which is not written. But what is written is it goes through this connector, a common connector, almost like a bus line, it's called. It goes into B. Here is the ground. Look where it's going to, ground. So T of this black wire is connected to B, which is what? The ground. And this is the 12 volts. This is the 12 volts for left through here. A and then T. Ground. Now, fuel pump. Same thing. Not seen over here is the 12 volts connected to it on this side. The other side needs what? A ground. So again, what are we going to do? We're going to have a connector over here, a ground splice pack they call it over here, and we're going to go through that to ground. Okay, the cargo lamp, same thing. One side is 12 volts, the other side is going to be ground. Ground. A different terminal, however, they're all going to go to ground. So what's the relationship over here? Backup lamp, which is a reverse lamp for the right or for the left, terminal J, or the terminal that changes is the one that the accessory is connected to, or the load. They all will go to 12 volts. Now, here's the point of all this video. This broke. This black wire broke. What am I going to lose? If this black wire breaks over here, it's common to all, guess what's going to happen? You lose your fuel pump. What else is going to happen? I'm going to lose all of these because I have no complete path to go for any accessory connected to this back to ground. It's going to knock all of these out. Now, let's say I lose this one. Let's say I lose G. I have 12 volts on one side of the connector. The connector has two pins, two wires coming out. Okay. I have one black for the ground, and let's have another one, a red one, let's say, for the 12 volts. I have a connector. I look for the fuel pump. I don't think it's turning on. I'm going to look at the connector and see if I measure 12 volts. I'm going to go over here. I measure 12 volts. It's connected 12 volts. I go to the other side. Nope, no ground. This has opened. Because this terminal has opened, does this affect the other ones? Can the other lights go on? The answer is yes. This is only for this branch. So only the fuel pump will not work, which is obviously not a condition you want, right? I'd rather have the fuel pump working and not the lights working. But this is just obviously textbook. So let's say this one. This one, cargo lamp, H, is not working, the ground. Will the fuel pump work? Sure will. Why? Because G is still connected to ground. So this is an exercise from the textbook in automotive technology, how to go about troubleshooting and accessories and understanding circuits. So I hope this helped you a little. And like I said, go to my channel, Joe Electronic Schematics for Auto, and you'll see more videos.